just cricket updates, nothing more than that. We just provide or produce cricket stats or cricket updates. No blame game, no controversies here. We just try to put forward whatever reports we find out in international cricket, what is going on, and that is the updates which we like to share. Nothing more than that, because I'm not an expert of cricket. I'm not a content creator who thrives on live. I don't know how live works. I'm just right now no other option but YouTube to work on, and that is why I'm trying to make my career out of YouTube, because I do not find any progress in my career. So after this, leaving everything apart, let's just jump to the cricket updates which we have for the day. So first of all, the recent update from IPL. Uh, the Sanju Samson and Ravindra Jadeja's uh, trade deal, like Ravindra Jadeja and Sam Curran, were supposed to be traded to the Rajasthan Royals franchisee, and Sanju Samson was supposed to be traded to CSK. So Rajasthan Royals was supposed to get two players from CSK, and Sanju Samson was the one who should be traded to CSK. So, as per the latest update, latest stats, it has been found out that this trade has been stuck due to issues. Basically, what happened is Rajasthan Royal, in IPL, there is a limit on how many foreign international cricketers can play or can be in a specific team. So Rajasthan Royals already have their they have completed their quota of international cricketers. So Sam Curran is an international cricketer. Ravindra Jadeja is an Indian cricketer. So it is not a problem from Jadeja's in, but it is from the Sam Curran in. So that is the reason why the issue is currently stuck. The deal is right now stuck, and uh, 48 hours, I believe it's already almost over, and these people are yet to make any kind of, or yet to arrive on any conclusion. So a question should be asked by the fans, like, these guys are not simple guys. These guys are well researched. They do their scouting. They do everything. They do their homework, and yet they are making this kind of mistakes. How can this kind of mistakes can, like, how can this kind of mistakes can happen? Like, you do your homework, you do your research, you do everything, and you still miss out on this kind of parts. Like, you are not aware that Rajasthan Royals have like these foreign quotas. I've, now this general question one should ask this franchisee people, that what kind of homework they have actually done. Because if you have done your homework, you have done your research, this kind of issues cannot happen in the first place. You have not done your homework. Both the sides should be culprit here. Now, another recent update which which I have found out, is there are talks of uh, another talks of another replacement, another trade deal can take place very recently. Like Shardul Thakur is in is in terms of trade. Uh, like Shardul Thakur can be traded back to MI, and Arjun Tendulkar and Shardul Thakur will be traded. So this is another activities which is happening in the IPL. So yeah, this is the recent update. Shardul, another player swap is going on. Shardul Thakur for MI and Tendulkar to LSG. Jenma Crisp 9407 says hi Jenma Crisp. Thank you for commenting in the live session. Thank you very much. And so these are certainly now, since the IPL carnival is about to start, we will hear lots about retention, and we will also hear about swappings, and we will also hear about lots of rumors, like this player is going to that camp, this player is going to that different camp. So this kind of things can will happen. The most controversial thing in IPL regarding this swap service replacement was done by Ravindra Jadeja at the very first place when he himself tried to get in touch with the franchisee. This is a long time back, like uh, those guys who have who are following IPL from a very long time. It started from 2008. So guys who are that old, who have seen that phase, they are aware what Ravindra Jadeja has done before. We are past that, but currently still this kind of things can happen. We have seen in IPL lots of other controversies, but that is one of the major controversies. So basically, loyalty is something which is uh, something which should be which is a questionable thing in IPL. In cricket, I believe loyalty, there is nothing like loyalty. And if anyone will pay higher, the player will go to the camp who will be paying higher. Even franchisee are not loyal to their cricketers. No, definitely not. Otherwise, how can you explain that Chris Gale, who was a star player in RCB, goes to Kings 11 Punjab, right? Delhi should not have ever let go a player like Virendra Sehwag, but they have done that. There are many other cricketers who have played so well for their franchise in IPL, but this like these franchises, they have never kept them with themselves. Like at the very start in Delhi, there were too many star players. Like we have David Warner in Delhi, we have AB de Villiers in Delhi. There are very like good players were there in Delhi. Morne Morkel was there, but Delhi wasn't able to keep those players, and they have went into other different franchises and they have played well. They have done well for themselves. David Warner has went into Hyderabad and he has won the IPL for them. ABD is a different story about ABD. It's unfortunate he didn't won an IPL, but uh, he's a he's a star player, and you should keep a legendary player, star player like DVD, Virendra Sehwag, Morne Morkel in a specific team. If Delhi has kept this kind of players in their squad, I'm very much sure they would have won a title by now. They should have an IPL title, but unfortunately that is not the case, and that is why Delhi is still struggling. They haven't kept even Rishabh Pant in their squad. They have missed out on a very good star players who should have been at the very first. They should not have left the Delhi, but unbelievably, they are not there in the squad. It's very disheartening, considering a star player like Virat Kohli, who started IPL in RCB and might end his career with RCB. So uh, it's very interesting that if you are interested, a franchisee can keep a cricketer. Like if they can, RCB can keep Virat Kohli in the squad for this long time. For 18 to 19 years, Virat Kohli is still playing in RCB. But uh, these other squads, other teams, they haven't done that. They haven't kept their justice with their talent. Rohit Sharma has been excluded or has been removed from captaincy in a controversial fashion. They should have given Rohit Sharma an option, Mumbai Indians, that he should not be excluded. He should be formally asked, or he should be the one who should be going ahead and said that to Hardik Pandya that you can go ahead and lead the side now. I will be playing like a cricketer. So these franchises are basically not loyal to their cricketers. So that, and same with BCCI, Board of Cricket Control of India. They are not loyal for their cricketers. They are not good. They do not worry about their talent, right? So if you do something like this, uh, like if we see other cricket boards, there are very rare cricket boards who keep on they let the players be themselves, like New Zealand did with Kane Williamson. Like other sides, other boards kept on supporting their players. Like you will find a very like those cricket boards which do not basically have a faith on their cricketers. Like West Indies cricket board is for long has been described as a board which is not loyal to their cricketers. It's very unfortunate. So right now, as per the swaps and retentions, whatever game is going on in IPL, it will keep on going, and you will find that there will be many more changes. You will find in IPL auction, you will find uh, many more surprises. Many more cricketers will be there who will be who are looked as a perfect player for the squad, but they haven't been kept in the squad anymore. Now the other part. So there's a talk of Jurel and Pant playing together versus South Africa in the upcoming Test series. It will be very interesting, considering Rishabh Pant is also a wicket-keeper batsman, and Dhruv Jurel is also a wicket-keeper batsman. And Dhruv Jurel has done very well in recent Test series against Windies. He has scored his maiden Test century. Not only his hits a maiden Test century, he has done well against Windies, and later on he has done well against South Africa A side as well. So he has scored two centuries against South Africa A, and he is the one who should be looked after. Like Pant was injured, he was out of the game, but right now Pant is back, and Pant is leading the India squad right now. And like tomorrow, we have an unofficial ODI as well. South Africa A versus India A is playing against each other in an unofficial ODI, which will start on 1:30 p.m. Everybody is aware in what channel that is going to be start. If you're interested, you can follow the game in like in the ESPN Cricket Info or Cricket Buzz, wherever they like. You can follow the game there. Other than that, Nitish Reddy, uh, it it has been a surprising thing which has come right now in front of me. Like, Nitish Reddy has been released from Indian squad before Kolkata Test, which is a very interesting ploy, considering Ritesh Reddy was considered it like India's look up. He was looking like people. India was looking for a pace bowling all rounder in Test squad, and Nitish Reddy was supposed to be the answer of that question. That he's the pace bowling all rounder they were targeting. But right now they have let go of Nitish Reddy, and it will be interesting who is going to like replace him. Other than that, like regarding South Africa Test series, uh, it will be like as I mentioned, both wicketkeeper batsmen Dhruv Jurel and Rishabh Pant are in contention to play that Test match, and it will be very interesting who will be playing what role. But I believe Rishabh Pant will keep the gloves. He will keep the stumps. He will be the wicketkeeper. He will be playing as a wicketkeeper batsman for the team, and Dhruv Jurel will do role of a fielder, normal fielder, and he will be playing as a batter. So that is something which needs to be looked after. South Africa, they have like I believe they have won a Test series previously, like in 2000 to 2000 2001. They when they have traveled to India, they have won the Test series, and then final match was in Kolkata, where they have won the Test match and Test series as well. So they have pleasant memories with this ground, and they will definitely love to win this Test match, and we have to stop them. But it will not be an easy task because South Africa is right now the world Test champion, and it will be an interesting contest. And as I mentioned before, it will be a huge test for Captain Shubman Gill. Uh, it will not be an easy task. Uh, Fifth T20I between West Indies and New Zealand will start tomorrow, and it will be played as per Indian Standard Time. It is starting uh, after 7 hours 43 minutes. Anyone who is interested to watch that game, uh, it will be played in Dunedin, New Zealand, and I believe it will be coming. Like if you want to check the match, it will be either in Amazon or you can see in Sony. I believe it will be available there, or you can follow the match in CrickBuzz or ESPN Cricket Info or other sites which present live cricket scores. The This is an interesting match for both sides. West Indies has won the first game. New Zealand came back well and won the two matches in this series, and the fourth match was abandoned due to rain. And match, if New Zealand win this match, they will win the series. If West Indies win this match, they will level up the series. After this T20 series, there will be a three-match ODI series as well, um, uh, between West Indies and New Zealand. And after the ODI series, there will be a one unofficial test match between West Indies and New Zealand. New Zealand, any county side will be playing that. It needs to be announced. It is yet to be announced. And then after all of that, there will be a three-match test series which will be played between West Indies and New Zealand. It will something West Indies wants to win and can let the momentum they have gained. It will be interesting the momentum they have gained in the uh, third second test match versus India. It will be interesting to see whether they will be carrying that momentum. Mahira says, "Hey, hi, hey Mahira, thank you for your comment in live session. Keep following." And that is a very interesting comment. Thank you very much for the compliment. There is a women's Big Bash league going on right now. Like it is going on in Australia, as everyone aware, WBBL. By uh, like right now, this match in this tournament, uh, the first match was played between Brisbane Heat versus Melbourne Renegades. Brisbane Heat won that game after scoring 133. They have won that game by uh, okay. Melbourne Renegades won the game by 7 wickets. Uh, then we have Sydney Thunder women versus Hobart Women's, and Hobart Hurricanes won that game by 6 wickets. Perth Scorchers and Sydney Sixers, they have played the third game, and Sydney Sixers won that game by 10 wickets. Melbourne Strikers, they have played against Adelaide, and that match has ended up with a no result due to rain. Fifth match between Sydney Thunder and Melbourne Renegades. Melbourne Renegades won by 4 wickets, and Perth Scorchers. This is, I believe, today's match. Yes, Perth Scorchers played versus Brisbane Heat, and Perth Scorchers won this game by 23 runs. The seventh match will be between Sydney Sixers women versus Hobart Hurricanes women, and this will start tomorrow, uh, 1:40 p.m. as per IST. If anyone wants to follow the game, you can go to ESPN Cricket Info or CrickBuzz, they or any site where they produce, like where they broadcast the live match scorecard, and you can check that score from there on. And basically it will be on Hotstar as well, so you can follow the game there as well. So tomorrow, this we have Hobart Hurricanes versus Sydney Sixers women, and this match will be played in North Sydney Oval, Sydney, basically in Sydney Cricket Ground. And currently, if we check the points table, Melbourne Renegades or Melbourne Renegades are topping the table right now. They have played two and won two, and they are leading the table right now with 4 points. Sydney Sixers have played only one and won one, and they are second place second. They have 2 points. Hobart Hurricanes have also played one match, they won one match, and they have 2 points. Per Scorchers played two, won one, lost one. They are fourth. They have 2 points. Adelaide Strikers won one, played one, and it was an abandoned match. So 1 point for them, and same for Melbourne Stars. They have played one, and it was abandoned. So they have also 1 point. They are currently sixth. Sydney Thunder women's played two matches and lost two matches, and they are on the number seventh position. And Brisbane Heat played two, and they have lost two, and they are at the bottom end. So it will be something which needs to be checked whether they will ended up with a wooden spoon or not. In another match today, uh, if we check, uh, Ireland versus Bangladesh test match, test series is going on, and yesterday, like they came back to back Ireland and they were bowled out for uh, 286 runs, and Bangladesh have started their innings. They are currently well placed in three. They have scored 338 runs for the loss of one wicket. Muhammadul Hassan Joy scored impressive 169 runs and still batting. 283 balls he has faced, smashed 14 boundaries and 4 sixes. Shadman Islam scored 80 runs in 104 balls, played 9 balls with 1 boundary. So 9 boundaries and 1 6. Mominul Haq batting right now batting on 80, faced 124 balls, 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. So the only wicket has been taken by Matthew Humphreys. He has bowled 23 overs, 78 runs, and picked up one wicket as well. So currently, this is the position. In this Ireland tour of Bangladesh, both sides will play two-match test series, and after that, we have three-match T20I series as well. If you are interested, you can check that game on ESPN in Crickbus. Absolutely, you will be able to find live matches, live sport shit in there. Uh, there was Sheffield Shield is going on. Interestingly, Ashes will start very soon. I think a lot of people love to see Ashes cricket matches. Test cricket, it has a big like oldest rivalry of cricket, England versus Australia. Uh, this will be starting the 25-26 Ashes series will start from 21st November 2025, and it will be played till 8th of January 2026. Now the interesting fact about this game, about this test series, is that this could be the final test series of Joe Root in England, Australia. I'm sorry. Joe Root is one of the legendary batters, and unfortunately, he's yet to score a century in uh, Australia. Now, people will say that, yeah, this is a miss of Joe Root. Where is the century? But trust me, Joe Root has played some of the best innings in Australia. He's been part of a Ashes winning series in Australia, so I'm hoping that he will end up on a high, and this time around he will score a century in Test matches in Australia. An Ashes Test century in Australia by an England batter by Joe Root will be highly celebrated, and Joe Root is in one of the best form of his life right now, and he can score easily a Test century in Australia this time around. So the squads has been announced for both the sides. Uh, Australia is Australia will be captained by Steven Smith. Will be very fun to watch Steven Smith back as the captain again for Australia. Sean Abbott is there. Scott Bolland, one of the best bowler of Australia, who is basically overshadowed, or he has been, like, people are saying that he's underrated bowler. I believe that's correct, because he hardly get many matches. He hardly get matches for himself, because most of the time it's either Hazelwood or Stark who takes the glory. But Scott Boland is a bowler who is somewhere to look after, and he has scary figures in Test cricket. Alex Carey, wicket-keeper batter. Brandon Duggett, I believe uh, he's debuting in this Test series. Cameron Ginn, the all-rounder, who was once a sought-after youngster all-rounder, uh, but unfortunately injuries and form has been departed, and right now he was struggling to get into the national side. So it's good to see him back in the national side. Uh, Josh Hazelwood, Josh Hazelwood, the champ bowler, is there. Travis Head, the fiery batter, is there. Josh English, the wicketkeeper batter, he's been selected. Usman Khwaja, the amazing opener. Marnus Labuschagne is there. Nathan Leon is playing. Mitchell Stark is playing. Jeff Witherheld is playing, and Bew Webster is back. He has a very good, uh, like he has a very good uh, Border Gavaskar Trophy series. So it will be interesting to see what he will do in this Ashes series. In for England, Ben Stokes is the captain. Harry Brook is vice captain. Uh, Jofra Archer is there. Uh, Gus Atkinson, Shoaib Bashir, Jacob Bethel, Bryden Cars, Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, Will Jacks, Oli Pope, Matthew Potts, Joe Root, Jamie Smith, Josh Tongue, Mark Wood are there. Another interesting update, Sean Abbott has been ruled out of the first test due to a hamstring injury. So it will be interesting to see who is replacing Sean Abbott. I believe so that it will be either Jake Witherell, or I believe uh, Scott Boland is there. So don't think that he will be require much, and also Bew Webster is there, so they hardly require Sean Abbott currently. And Sean Abbott, I don't think so. He was even in the top 11, or the person who should be selected in the top 11 of Australian Test right now in Test squad. So that's a different thing. Now the Ashes is a very old rivalry between Australia and England, and England actually has, like, when they have lost Test series in Australia, they have like condemned the press has condemned the loss in such a manner. They have mentioned that the cricket has died in Australia, and from that this rivalry has started. Like this Ashes series, this Ashes urn has been started, and it's a remarkable Test series. It's such an oldest rivalry. We have seen some of the finest heated contests in Ashes, and we are hopeful that this series also will be contested in a proper manner. In last few series in Australia, England hasn't done well. They haven't performed that well, despite uh, having a good squad. This time around, they have a very good squad, and hopefully, they will make sure that they will perform well. And it will be interesting to watch England after that Indian Test series, right? Like there were some aspects of the game in which England was struggling. So it will be interesting to see whether they have worked on those aspects, and whether they will be able to perform well in this Test series against Australia. Having said that, uh, this Ashes series is starting from 25th of November, sorry, 21st of November, and the venues of this test matches or test series is the first test will commence from 21st November, and the first test will be played in Perth. Very bouncy turf, not easier to bat there in the Perth Stadium. Uh, the two matches. The first match will be played between Cricket Australia 11, uh, Prime Minister's 11, Australia A, and England Lions. The first match will start from tomorrow. Actually, uh, the match will be played between England Lions, England versus England Lions, and it will be played in Perth. Then Australia 11 versus England Lions will be going on from 21st November. Then Prime Minister 11 versus England's 11 on 29th November. Then Australia A versus England Lions December 2. The first match between the actual sides will start from 21st of November, Australia versus England in Perth Stadium. The second match of this test series will be played in Australia between Australia and England in Gabba, Brisbane, uh, which start from December December 2. Then on 17 December, Australia England will play third test match of that series in Adelaide Oval, and then after again Boxing Day will come. Boxing Day will start on 26 December. Australia will face England in Melbourne Cricket Ground, and the fifth test will be played in Sydney Cricket Ground from January 2. So this is the Ashes complete Ashes Test series. There will be 5 test matches, and there will be some unofficial test matches will go on. So these are the current updates of cricket. If there is any other further updates, we will be definitely discussing that in next time. Thank you very much for taking this live session, and whoever liked this live session, I'm very thankful to them. Requesting guys who are watching this live to kindly follow or subscribe or give their support for this channel, because uh, right now this is the only opportunity I have to earn for my life. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.